Jonathan Peters here, and welcome to Big Heads, Big Ideas. So, some time ago at the University of Rutgers, or Rutgers University to say it correctly, Mauricio Delgado did a study. Specifically, what he was interested in studying is how the brain fired with anticipation and then also winning, excitement of winning and anticipation. And so he needed to create the most boring game possible to take out all the other possible stimuli that might happen when it comes to playing a game. And so this game, this is how boring the game was. The participant would lie in an fMRI looking up on the screen in front of them. And what would happen is before a number would appear, they would predict if the number was going to be greater than 5 or less than 5. So it's going to be a number between 1 and 9. Okay, so just to be clear there. So let's say you're laying in the fMRI and you say it's going to be less than. So you click less than and oh, it's a 7. So shoot, I lost. And so what's the next one going to be? And you say, okay, I'm going to go for greater than. And the next one pops up, it's a 2. And you say, darn it. And so you're thinking, oh, wait, maybe there's a pattern here. So then you say, okay, for the next one, it's going to be greater than 5. And it's a 3, and you lost again. And so, but what was interesting about this, first of all, in studying the brain, it didn't matter if they won or they lost. Nothing changed in the brain and how it was firing. It fired the same each time. So it was the anticipation of winning was more important than actually winning. And so when the people played and played and played and played, they stayed engaged. They didn't go, oh, wow, this is a boring thing. No, they stayed engaged for a very, very long time, a surprisingly long time. In fact, one of the participants, when they finally cut him off, they said, he approached Delgado and he said, hey, can I play this at home? Delgado's like, no, 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 it's only on my computer. And to further discourage him, what Delgado did is he pulled back the curtain. He said, it didn't matter what you answered. We needed, because we were studying engagement, and so we were looking, we had the winning and losing pattern was the same for each person. It didn't matter what you were voting, what you predicted. It mattered more what the pattern of winning and losing was going to be, because that's what they were studying. And the man said, oh, that's okay. I don't mind. It was just fun to play. In other words, it didn't matter if he couldn't actually win. There was no win state. There was no actual reward that he was going to get. All he was interested in was the fun of anticipating, predicting what's going to come next. So the game mechanic was more fun than the reward. And this is important for us in gamification, especially gamification of learning, because we keep thinking we have to reward, so give them badges, give them points, give them this, give them that, and keep rewarding play, when in fact the play itself can be engaging. So think about that. We don't have to be throwing around badges and trips to Hawaii. If we create a great mechanics and use the mechanics themselves, that will motivate and cause engagement in and of itself. Thank you.